All right, hello ladies. So we are on to day 4. Had to look for a second, but don't worry, I know what I'm talking about. So for this day, we're gonna work on increasing our water intake, okay? All right, so water is super, 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 super important. Why is water super important? Because we are made up of 60% water. That is super high. That is over half. That is the majority of what we're made up of. So I think it's pretty important that we continue feeding that into our bodies, right? So today we're going to explore some reasons why, right? So first of all, it helps you maintain a healthy energy level. So water happens to be something that supports your metabolism, which is really interesting, right? Because again, 60%, that's pretty high. So it's going to be pretty important for some important chemical processes happening in your body, right? So we want to keep that biochemistry nice and healthy. Okay? So next up, blood pressure is another, component to maintaining a healthy energy level. So if we make sure that our blood pressure is consistent, healthy, it's within the range of what is appropriate for you, that's an ace, right? And then next we have the muscle recovery portion. So if we're continuing to hydrate, again, the biochemical processes, the muscles being able to have, what they need so that they can function, perfect. Your energy is going to be tip top. It's going to be great because you're simply staying hydrated, right? Okay, and then next up we have digestion. So this one I feel like we all know and take for granted, some people, they do have issues with digestion, and that's a condition that they deal with. But for those of us who don't, we take for granted the fact that, just simply having water helps everything just move super, smoothly. It helps us break down the food that we digest. It helps us, relieve ourselves of bloating or any constipation, anything like that. It's just, a miracle worker, and also helps us absorb nutrients, right? Then next up we have healthy, glowing skin. Oh my gosh, this is enough reason to drink plenty of water. It is honestly why I personally drink a gallon a day, okay? Like if I don't, it's because for whatever reason while I'm traveling, I don't have access to it. But it is literally a game changer. Look at my skin. Okay, look at my skin. Like, you are not gonna look good in makeup. You're not gonna look good with no makeup if you're not taking care of your skin. That's just what it is. And, it's the truth. So take care of your skin by drinking plenty of water, staying properly hydrated, right? Next up, your hair. Obviously, like, you're not going to have healthy, flourishing hair if you're not staying hydrated. It's just what it is, right? Remember, 60% is above 50%, which means it's the majority, right? We're made up of mostly water, all right? Next up, we are supporting our kidney function. So the kidneys, it's not really something I'm personally thinking about every day, but, it's very important because, the kidneys are very important. What do? They clean the waste from your blood out of your body. And how does it flush anything, including waste? How does it flush? Well, water, duh, right? So we want to make sure that we're staying properly hydrated for that reason as well. And next up, last but not least, it aids in weight loss. Being hydrated properly aids in weight loss. So water is a natural appetite suppressant, surprisingly enough. And again, as we discovered with the energy levels portion that we were talking about, it helps regulate your metabolism. It increases your metabolism even. So that's another beautiful reason to continue drinking water. And last but not least, so important, game changer for me, you are less likely to mistake thirst for hunger if you're staying properly hydrated. What happens when you do mistake thirst for hunger? You are snacking You are constantly eating. You're eating unnecessarily because your body is giving you that signal, but for whatever reason, you're translating it as hunger. So if you're staying hydrated, of course, you're going to nip that in the bud right then and there. You'll know, okay, if I'm getting this signal, I'm staying hydrated. Yeah, I'm probably hungry, right? So that's pretty simple, very straightforward. We're making this easy, right? So we hear all these benefits of staying hydrated. I think, honestly, those alone are enough to stay hydrated. But, if you need more, try it out for yourself. See how you feel. It might just boost your energy levels. It might just, clear up your skin a little bit. You don't know. Who knows? The beauty of life is trying things and finding them out, right? So that is the conclusion of day 4. I really, really, really hope that you, incorporate more water if you haven't already. And have a wonderful day. Remember to get in that journal. Tell, everything in that journal. Just how does water make me feel? How did the last few days make me feel? What am I looking forward to tomorrow? Just get in there. Really dive into this process. And remember, if anything negative or, perceived as negative comes up, make note of it. Don't catastrophize. Just make note of it. Something to keep in mind, okay? So let's keep going. So great that you're, sticking to this. You got this, all right? All right, keep going. Bye.